Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2 with your friendly neighborhood Snowflake. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, we had an interesting last episode. We got quite a bit done. We started off with class and made progress, went down a few floors, got a couple of cards as you do. And then we moved over to the duel field where we took on Yumi and Yuma using our elemental hero deck. I think we lost that one, if I remember right. I think we started off winning and then ended up losing. Then we dueled Anchor and I think Darren it was with the fusion deck. We managed to bait them into wasting all their life points with Injection Faraday before eventually going in for the kill and winning that duel. Ambulance Rescue Roid was a fun ally to have in that one for sure. Then we came over to the store and we had quite a bit of DP. We had a couple of new packs on sale. We had the Alexis pack for partnering with Alexis, which we got up to 98% completion. We got a new Dragon pack for completing the game with 2 different characters and got that up to 98%. And we also completed a couple of packs as well. The Neospatian pack, we got the Neos Alias we needed to finish that one off. I think... was it Expert Spells? Yeah, I think it was Expert Spells we also completed. We got the Brain Control we were missing from that one. So that was really good. And yeah, pretty much every other pack you see here that we can get is on at least 98%. So you only need like 1 card to complete the collection, which is awesome. Yeah, then we made some alterations to our Earth deck and took on Jade and Yuki and Jules, but unfortunately, once again, we were winning, but we ended up losing the duel in the end. Sad times, but hopefully we'll make up for it today, because there's a bunch of people still in the store we haven't dueled yet. Sadina, Rock, Ree, Moses, and Para and Jesse should be an interesting tag duel as well. I haven't seen Para or Docs teamed up with Jesse yet. Before we do that, let's switch over to our next deck, which is our Dark deck. And I'm just going to look through my list to see if there's anything we want to add to it. Any Dark cards that would work. Hunter Dragon would be a good one. Level 3 high attack monsters are always good. Probably just for 1 though. What about Amazoness cards? They're usually Earth, right? But double check. Yeah, they're all Earth. I think that's it. That's it. Literally it. There's also Brain Control, which I would like to have in there. And what do we replace Hunter Dragon? Or what do we replace with for Hunter Dragon? A lot of decent cards in here. What's Diabolos? Diabolos is good, right? Yeah, I can decide whether I want them to keep their draw or not, so that's good. maybe Doom Shaman, because that only works with fiends or or only fiends. And we have a fair amount of them, to be honest. Archfiend Soldier, Chaos Necromancer, Dark Geroid, Doom Caliber Knight, but that can't be special summoned. Great Maju Gaza, but that's useless when it's special summoned. Legendary Fiend, Lesser Fiend. Eudoria, Night Assailant. Yeah, there's quite a lot, so we'll probably want to keep that in. Let's say Dark Red Enchanter. No. So hard, I hate taking cards out. Fusilia Dragon. Maybe Spear Soldier, 1500 and piercing. Don't want to get rid of anything. Maybe Shadow Delver. Go with Shadow Delver. And we'll lose Soul Exchange instead of Brain Control. And I'm happy with that. Okay, let's take on Sadina, 11 and 3, and Rock, 13 and 6. It's not really a new deck, but you know. Let's go first. Okay, Alexis has got ritual searches, that's good. Okay, yeah, Manju. Probably worth adding the Machine Angel ritual, because, you know. Okay, she added Editon. Because Senju can only search for monsters, so would have made sense to get the ritual spell with Manju, but you do you, Lexi. Card of Safe Return. Every time something comes back from his graveyard, he gets to draw. We're playing Magic Drain. I don't know if I agree with this. Is he willing to give up a spell? Yes, he is. In fact, he gave up Luminous Spark. Maybe it's a bit of a shame because that could have helped Alexis. Although in this case, didn't make much of a difference. Sacred Crane would have been in it anyway. Okay, well, let's see if I can beat Sacred Crane. I can. Very nice. We'll bring on Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. Each time it does battle damage, you can remove 2 monsters from their graveyard. They don't have any, but... Okay, 7 tools. Bottomless. That should do nicely. Rock going defensive, as you would expect from that kind of a deck. One face down card, but we've got a 7 tools in case it is a dangerous trap. Okay, we're going with a Senju. I respect that. I'd go for like a Dakini in this case, just as an alternative to the Egerton. Trap Hole. I don't even think that's worth the 7 tools to save it, but Alexis is going to do so. It might be worth it though, since they didn't have any other trap cards. Yeah, maybe it is worth it. I do suspect Sadina could probably summon something stronger and beat it in battle. Okay, Dakini, nice. Senju attacks, and it's Golden Sentry, which we can't beat, but at least we avoided its negative effect. If he does choose to flip it, he'll have to leave Golden Sentry in attack mode. If we're lucky, we're going to have a Tribute Summon here. No. Okay, Golden Sentry flips itself face down. It's got Spear Cretin, which could be interesting later. So we're going to benefit them more now, especially with Card of Safe Return though. Night Assailant is our best bet to get rid of Golden Sentry here. So let's have Senju attack the new face down. Barrier Statue of the Heavens. And we'll have Kaiku attack Golden Sentry just to keep it face up. And then we'll lay down Night Assailant for next turn. Sounds good to me. And you've Tribute Summoned Grandma, but I can chain my face down card. So you may have made a big mistake there, Rock. Good old Grandma. Yeah, you went for the wrong one. You really wanted to go for Night Assailant there. But I can chain Bottomless, and your Grandma is gone. Smashing Ground. Not sure which one is higher defense. Senju, good. Don't really mind that. And Kaiku can start getting rid of their graveyard. Assuming Alexis doesn't ditch it. Okay, she's ditched Night Assailant for Cyber Prima. Not mad at it. Destroys Card of Safe Return. And we deal solid damage. And let's see, Crane and Barrier Statue. And Cyber Prima attacks directly. So Sadina's strategy revolves around bringing monsters back from his graveyard. And with Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer, we've basically completely shut that down. Okay, Reinforcement, that could get him a freed. Or a DD Warrior Lady. Which that probably is. Okay, that's very fine. Ooh, Hunter Dragon. Could we win if that's Warrior Lady? Yes, so let's attempt to do that. Let's go with Hunter Dragon. Hunter Dragon attacks. Yeah, I kind of figured. Kaiku attacks. I didn't realize they still had monsters in their graveyard. Golem Sanctuary, yeah, you can get lost. And Cyber Prima for game. Okay. Taking out some of the trash there. Methodical victory. We got the right cards, and yeah, we were able to nullify their threats as soon as they came. All they did was summon Grandma, and we had a bottomless trap hole ready to go. Oh, 1185 DP. Do we like level up or something? We can't see the categories because of some weird glitch in the game. Alright, solid work, Lexus. On to the next stool and deck. Time for fire. Now, what do we have on under fire? Tyrant Dragon is one. Yeah, I think that's really it. We'll take Brain Control 2. And what do we remove? Double Festalos might be a bit much. Double Infernal Flame Emperor might be a bit much. Yeah, let's get rid of the Soul Exchange and an Infernal Flame Emperor. Okay, quick decisions this time. We're making some progress. Okay, we will take on Moses, 12-0. We've got an unbeaten streak to protect, and Ree, 9-9 with the bug deck. Hopefully Moses will drag her down. I know his deck is just like gaining life points. But our deck is fire, so we're going to have a lot of burn in our deck. We'll see which way works. Okay, that's not actually bad. Okay, if you get Blade Skater, that could be a potential Cyber Blader if you get Polymerization next turn or something. Okay, setting her to our Cyber and setting a Swords for me. Interesting tactic. I don't think Moses will attack on his first turn. He usually is quite the cower. And so the trend continues. Ooh, this is a very interesting looking hand. I summon Blast Magician and play some spells, or... I mean, the goal here is to get Horus level 6 out on the field. So let's reason first. Level 4, Ring of Destruction, Woodborg and Patchy. Okay, we get a solid defense. And then I'll tribute Etoile Cyber for Horus level 6. And let's attack. Enchanted Javelin. Okay, you gain some life points. But the attack still keeps going. So we should destroy that monster and then get ourselves a level 8. Mystical Elf. Yeah. Is that during the end of my turn? Fantastic. Yeah, we'll level up Horus level 6. And we get Horus level 8, and all of a sudden, they can't play spell cards. No trap cards, face down. Cool. Well, we can just plow through some monsters then. Alexis, if she wanted, could summon a Mangju or a Senju or a Blade Skater. I'd rather Mangju or Senju into Dakini, and okay, you've switched Woodborgin Pachi to attack mode for some reason. Blade Skater beats Gokupon, you get a bug to your hand. Fab for you. Man-Eater Bug, that's not good for us. And we can put a dent into their life points after they gained all of those life points from Horus level 6. Last turn. But level 8 will do its thing. Okay, so Moses can't use spells. Can summon a Dark Witch. Just gonna get rid of our Woodborgin Pachi. Was never a fan of switching that into attack mode. On the upside though, it did protect Blade Skater. We'll take a bit more damage, but we get to keep a stronger monster. And another face down card. Alrighty then. Gift of a Mystical Elf. Gain 900 life points. Cool. I'm very happy for you. Let's have a look at our options. So Horus just protect. Yeah, I can negate any spell or trap cards and destroy them, but that doesn't stop me from using them myself. So if I put United We Stand on level 8 Horus and summon another monster, that's 5400, 3600, 5000. Yeah, we can't win yet. So I'll save up. I'll summon Blast Magician. And we'll have Horus attack Dark Witch. We know they've got Man-Eater Bug face down, so this is going to be Horus's last chance of Option Hunter. When a monster is destroyed by battle, increase your life points by its original attack. Oh. Well, he's keeping the life points up as much as he can. Eventually, though, he's going to run out of cards, and we're just going to keep summoning more. So there's Blade Skater. And there's Blast Magician. Next turn, Alexis could play a Dakini, and that would definitely seal the deal. Ree must have a lot of spell cards in her hand for her not to be utilising what's in her hand. Chainsaw Insect, so she's not going with Man-Eater Bug. That's okay, I don't mind taking a little bit of damage and drawing a card. Spirit of Flames, that's a very good draw because I can special summon it. Face down card is a little worrying. Let's just hope it's not Mirror Force. Senju. Go on, get the Dakini. No, she's not even going for the Machine Angel ritual. I feel like we would have won the duel if she'd done that, most definitely, yeah. Drawing it out there, okay. Divine Wrath, good draw. So we're protected from Man-Eater Bug now as well. If she ever has time to get that on the field. Alright, Moses, no Destiny draw, so you're gonna have to somehow pull something out of your butt here. Monster face down, and that's it. It's not gonna end well for you, my friend. Alright, well, just to see what that face down monster is, we'll play Swords of Revealing Light. Since we're about to win the duel anyway. Solemn Judgment. Didn't really have that many life points left to give, pal, but I appreciate your sacrifice. Okay, Molten Destruction. We'll summon UFO Turtle. We'll special summon Spirit of Flames by removing Woodborg Apache. We could play United We Stand to absolutely like take the P. Oh, okay. Not sure why that came up, but yeah, we could play United We Stand to absolutely take the mick, but let's just attack. Horus level 8, attack. This, Dancing Fairy, we could have attacked with anything. And we'll have Senju attack for game. Yeah, another fairly simple one. That's 10 unanswered wins against Moses too. A little bit of a milestone. One of a few characters left that we still have yet to lose to. Not much self-confidence on the guy. With a deck like that, can you be that surprised? Let's go with our light deck next. I think we've got some more candidates over here, so we might have some more decisions to make. Let's just put cards in there and then figure out what we're going to take out afterwards. So Mirage Dragon is something I like because it stops traps in the battle phase. Kaiser Glider is a card I just generally like. Because it can't be destroyed by battle with a monster with the same attack, and when it's destroyed, you can also bounce a card back to the hand, and it's also got good attack for its level too. Let's see. Amazonas Mass Earth. Cyber Gymnast, I believe, was also Earth, right? That's why we put it in that other deck. Yep. Cyber Prima is a candidate. Not 100% sure, but we'll put her in there. White Horned Dragon, White Knight Dragon. Have a look at those. White Knight Dragon's water, so never mind. And White Horned Dragon's dark. So maybe you should have gone in my other deck. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. I thought White Horned Dragon was a light monster. If that comes up in my next quiz, then that would be great. Neos Alias is even an option. just because of the high attack points. I don't even care about it being Neos. And then brain control just because it's brain control. Okay, let's peruse and see what we want to take out. Added 2 tribute monsters, 2 regular monsters, and brain control. Chaos Command. Negate the effect of a monster that targets this one card. Decent. Cybernetic Magician, I feel like can go. 2 Galenduos a lot. Let's go down to 1. Herald of Creation. Trying to be more decisive. Did I put Buster Blader in this deck by any chance? No, I got Skilled White Magician in there. I guess that's more for its stats than its effect. Venus is there because it's level 3 with high attack. Toon Gemini Elf could go. What was one of the high attack monsters I took out? Dark Witch. Do quite like Cyber Prima, because it can destroy like all of those annoying spells, the level limits for messengers. I do like Airnight Parshaf, but is too much? No, I really like Airnight Parshaf. You get to stay. Dawnbreak Gardener's level 3 and good. Maybe Meiku can go now that we've got a Cyber Prima that can replace it. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's make a change in our Dark deck as well to add Whitehorn Dragon in there. Oh, this is our deck. What do we ditch? Guess probably Summon Skull. As much as I love Summon Skull, all the other high attack tribute monsters have effects, so it makes sense for Whitehorn Dragon to replace Summon Skull, I think. Alright, light deck meets Para and Jesse. So we are 4 and 6 against Para, so we've got some recovering to do against him, but we're pretty good against Jesse. 8 and 2. Let's duel Para. We've won every rock, paper, scissors today so far. But we lose that one. He can rhyme even without his partner. What a guy. My hand was not looking too great monster-wise. I got a homunculus, that's not too bad. Set monster, set card. No worries. Alexis, you have got you got Harvest Angel if you would be willing to use it. Nope, not yet. Just Sangan and Solemn Judgment. I suspect we're going to have a bit of a painful first couple of turns. Okay, Rainbow Ruins. Topaz Tiger. Oh, Amber Mammoth. And Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. Sangan ain't gonna last against that. Well, we've got Polymerization, so we're one card away from a fusion. Oh, but you got Marshmallow. Also not bad. Okay, Jesse. Decent start. I'm going to summon Homunculus, the Alchemic Being. And Hope. And changing the attribute does not benefit me at the moment. Let's attack. Does Amber Mammoth get... Okay, he can only deflect Crystal Beast attack, so we can go for Dark Hex Sealed Fusion, but you have Ring of Destruction. I understand. No, I will not pay half my life points. Does mean I'll probably have to use Call of the Haunted defensively, which I don't really like doing. Or I could just use Premature Burial. Yeah. Let's do that. While we have the life points to spare. MSD? Okay, well, it's all coming out now. Everything else face down then. Might have to rely on Alexis's cards to carry this duel. Okay, he's just going for an all-out assault. Welcome back, my friend. Oh, Valpara's apparently got nothing else to play. Okay, Alexis. Can you summon the Harvest Angel? I mean, why didn't you summon Blade Skater? At least Blade Skater, we could have destroyed both of their monsters. I don't get that at all. Might be trying to bait a widespread ruin here, but we could have destroyed both his monsters. I don't understand. I mean, sure, but we didn't have to use widespread ruin there, did we? Alright, Amber Mammoth hops back into the trap zone. Swords of Revealing Light, of course. I would have considered Ooh, I would have considered Solemn Judgmenting that. Silent Swordsman was unaffected by spell cards. That was an amazing draw. Thank you very much. Sayonara Blade Skater. And Silent Swordsman can still attack, so that's gonna hurt. They can't snack steal it either, or play brain control or anything like that. We've got Solemn Judgment as a backup. Feeling pretty good about this one. Tribute to the Doomed. Okay, that can only destroy Homunculus. Got rid of another Tribute to the Doomed to do so. Got a trap. We got 7 tools. So, well, we can't win just yet, unfortunately, but Silent Swordsman can put us on the brink. Separate to armor, we can stop that. And now she'll play Harvest Angel because we have a counter trap in our graveyard. That's the only time she'll ever play it. And now that we have Marshmallow, all we need to do is get them to attack a Marshmallow regardless of anything else that happens, and we'll win the duel. But yeah, Harvest Angel sure isn't bad. Jesse's going to need a monster to stay in this duel, but he's going to Destiny draw, so it's not going to be a monster, is it? At least I don't think so. I'd be surprised if any of his monsters were considered Destiny draws. Yeah, there you go. Can't even play the spell card, presumably, that he drew. Alright, well, Silent Swordsman, why don't you wrap this up? Alright, three very solid wins there. Never really felt out of control. We took a little bit of damage at the start of this one through various cards, but we always had like a backup to prevent further things from going wrong. Awesome. And that will be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We did 3 tag duels. We took on Sadina and Rock with a Dark deck, and we managed to triumph fairly easily there. Fire deck burned through Moses and Ree despite him trying to gain so many life points back. Horus level 8 was doing bits, stopping them from even using spell cards. Who knows what they could have played if they had access to that. And we also controlled their spell cards when we took on Para and Jesse, thanks to Silent Swordsman level 5 being unaffected by their Swords of Revealing Light, so we could just keep attacking and eventually win the duel. All good. 3 out of 3. And looking forward to the next episode where we'll be doing 3 more tag duels. Who we will duel, we'll find out next time. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Goodbye.